Is this the end of DC Comics? Well, no, this has happened before, but let's talk about it. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgic, and we got a massive update on DC Comics. But first, we wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in these characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and press subscribe. Well, as many of you know, yesterday was pretty much a bloodbath over at Warner Brothers, and DC Comics really got a kick in the gut. Now, the team over at The Hollywood Reporter is saying that about a third of DC's overall editorial staff have been given the boot. This includes Editor-in-Chief Bob Harras, as well as the Senior VP of Publishing and Strategy, Marketing, Creative Services, Global Publishing, and Digital Strategy, a complete house cleaning. Now, Jim Lee has been kept on as DC's Chief Creative Officer. And actually, earlier today, Variety had a little report of him where they said he will be, and I quote, overseeing creative of all DC-related growth in the company. This sounds like a very similar role to one Kevin Feige, but we'll have to wait and see. Some members of DC's creative team, like Tom Tyler, have reached out via social media and said that DC Comics isn't dead, and they have a lot planned, so it appears this is a full-fledged restructuring. It was also reported that DC Direct, the merchandise and collectibles line for DC, has been completely laid off. They've been in business for over 22 years, so where these collectibles will land in the future is pretty unclear, or even if they'll be available. Now, I'm sure more updates are coming since DC fandom is in about 2 weeks. But I think everybody should probably relax. If AT&T was going to kill or sell DC Comics, this would have been it. It's clear there's a restructuring plan in place, and as fans, if we love these characters, we probably should pay close attention and look for metrics of success to keep our favorite heroes and stories safe. The DC Universe was also a victim of all these layoffs, but we did a different video for that. There's a link to it in the description below. The fate of everything DC, Universe, Comics, and Collectible really has been written on the wall for a little while. The AT&T merger kind of came out of nowhere, and people have been speculating since then that there would be major changes to both the DC Universe and DC Comics, and it's finally came to rest. Lots of this has been hinted at over the last couple of months. Dan Didio getting the boot, several shows moving off of the DC Universe over to HBO Max, and Stargirl going over to CW. As soon as we get more updates, we'll bring them your way, but I think we're going to be waiting to DC fandom to get all the details. So what do you guys think? Of all these layoffs at DC? And do you think this could mean greener pastures for the future, or the beginning of the end? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.